You are listening to Ablaze Bible Reflections. Today's passage is Luke chapter 15, read by Isioma. I shall leave this place. It is one thing to make a mistake, but another thing to admit that you made one. It is one thing to lose your way, but another thing to turn back when you realize it. It is one thing to know you have failed, but another thing to face it honestly, understand what needs to change, and then have the courage to actually change it. In the story of the prodigal son in Luke 15, we see a young man who wanted freedom, made reckless choices, and ended up empty. This story is not far from everyday life. It looks like drinking more than you planned, telling yourself it's just for the weekend, but it slowly becomes every night. It looks like addiction or sinful habits one keeps returning to, despite their long-term consequences on one's life. It looks like holding deep grudges and keeping malice for years, even when it is destroying the person. It looks like being in something one knows will not end well, yet lacking the courage to get out. These are not just mistakes, they are patterns. And patterns, if left unchecked, become places we live in. What stands out in that story is this. When he came to his senses, he did not just feel regret. He recognized the damage. He saw clearly where his choices had taken him. And then he made a decision. He got up and went home. That is the turning point. Not just feeling bad, but choosing differently. That is the difference. Many people recognize they're in a bad place, but they stay there. You can know your routine is draining you, yet keep repeating it. You can see that your anger is damaging your relationships, yet you keep justifying it. You can feel your faith slipping, yet keep putting off prayer, reflection, or any step back toward God. Awareness is not enough. Change requires the courage to stop. So what is that place for you? It might be constant anxiety that keeps you awake at night. It might be scrolling endlessly to escape reality. It might be a circle of friends who pull you further from who you want to be. There might be silence between you and someone you need to forgive. That place is not always dramatic. Sometimes it is quiet, familiar, and comfortable. Yet it still holds you back. The prodigal son did not wait until everything felt perfect. He did not clean himself up first. He made a decision in the middle of his mess. That is what courage looks like in real life. It looks like apologizing first. It looks like ending what you know is wrong. It looks like asking for help when you would rather pretend you are fine. It looks like taking one honest step even when you feel ashamed. Never be too proud to turn around. Pride keeps people stuck longer than failure ever could. People double down on bad decisions just to avoid admitting they were wrong. But there is freedom in saying, I need to go back. That is not a weakness. That is clarity. That is strength. This message is for anyone who feels too far gone. For the one struggling with addiction. For the one who has drifted from their faith. For the one living with regret. You are not beyond grace. The far country, that place of extremes and poor choices, is not the end of your story. You can still return. Only a fool refuses to change. Only a fool would rather stay stuck than take the way out. So ask yourself honestly, where am I right now? Am I living in fear, anger, doubt, or quiet frustration? Am I becoming someone I do not want to be? And if the answer is yes, then the next question is simple. Will I stay here or will I leave? No struggle you face is greater than the God who calls you back. The Father is not waiting to shame you. He's waiting to receive you. The door is open. The invitation is real. What matters is your response. Take the first step. Send the message. Make the call. Change the habit. Turn back. Make this your decision. I will not stay here. I'll leave this place and go back to my Father. Say it with honesty. Say it with courage. Then follow it with action. Grace will meet you at that step. Grace will carry you forward. What waits for you is not rejection, but restoration, renewal, and the steady love of a Father who has been waiting all along. God bless you. Stay close to the Word, the Ablaze team.